I'm here. Okay. It's a little bit, I look a little bit busted. This table. Okay. Is that good? We're good. We're good. Hey, how are you guys? Thanks for joining me today. I closed the windows so it won't be super loud. Oh no, I didn't. Let me close the windows. Okay. I'm here. I'm here. I'm sticking to the chair, but I'm here. Hey pals. Thanks for joining me today. I am Paige Miller, your host, and I'm opening a brand new seltzer in my cozy, koozie, however you prefer to say it. I need to get this done fast because I just closed the windows and this room has no ceiling fan, and so it's a little bit warm in here. So let's get going. I just said I'm Paige Miller, you know that. Coming to you on Monday, June 24th. It's my cousin's birthday. I've got to call her. Anyway, happy June, happy summer. This is very exciting. The days are long. The weather is beautiful. I tried to record yesterday and it was lovely. I was outside, it was beautiful, and I got in here to edit and it was so windy and loud that you guys couldn't have, it was not watchable, which is sad because there were some shenanigans that I think you would have enjoyed. But that's it. So how are you guys? It's been a while, right? If this is the first time you're watching my channel, welcome. Generally I am a little bit spazzy, and I didn't turn my phone off. I keep adjusting my boobs, so holy moly. Not even 5 minutes into it and it's a sheep show. Okay, so welcome if you're new. I would like to tell you that I'm a little bit more professional and a little bit more put together in my other videos, but I'm not. I'm a sweaty mess right now. Ooh. I spent the afternoon yesterday with some of my knitty friends at Arrow Acres Farm in Wall Township, New Jersey, with the girls from Cocktail Hour at the Coop. We had the best day sitting outside knitting and enjoying the beautiful weather, but I got lots of sun, so, and I'm just spitzing right now. Spitzing. Okay, so you're here for knitting. Let's talk some knitting. Me too. So what do I got going on? Let's talk about the make-along that I'm hosting. I have not been on the YouTubes in almost a month, maybe a little bit longer. So I'm going to be referencing a lot of things that you hopefully know about if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I suggest you pop over there. Paige the Framer is my handle, and also for the frame shop it is frame.and.fiber. So follow me there, find out some info, and join along. This make-along that I am hosting is called the Warm and Breezy make-along. So if you are a knitter, crocheter, sewer, spinner, weaver, anyone who works with fiber, cotton and linen specifically for this make-along, I hope you can join us. It runs through July 31st, and all you have to do is this summer, this next month, work on a project in cotton and linen, celebrating the cooler fibers for the warmer weather. So that is basically the only rule. Whips are welcome. You don't have to have a finished object to qualify for the prizes. So really it's just about being together and making things together, encouraging each other to do it. So how do you enter? Okay, so I have a Ravelry thread at my group thread is Friends of Frame and Fiber, and there you'll find the Warm and Breezy make-along thread post a picture in there of what you're working on, what you're planning on working on, what you've finished, whatever it is, post there. And also, if you are an Instagram user, use the hashtag warmandbreezy, MAL, and I will draw winners from that hashtag. So both places, join me in both places. Yeah. I have 2 prizes that I'm going to be picking this week. Okay, so the first prize is it's been donated to us from Toad Hollow. The girls over at Toad Hollow NJ. That is their website. I do hope you will go check them out and see their lovely yarns. This colorway is called Cloud Tent, and it is from it's part of their Night Circus yarn club that they had done. I think it was last year, close to this time anyway. Beautiful colorway. This is 70% superwash, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere. Ooh, that's scrumptious. You could either make a really fancy pair of socks or pair this with another luxury yarn and make a beautiful shawl. It's super loud. Hold on. So, thank you, Helen and Mary Beth, for donating this. I really appreciate it, and someone is going to be super excited to win it. And then the second prize, I started carrying Brooklyn Haberdashery products at my shop, and this is one of their cute little notions pouches with these little, oh my gosh, oh, it's focusing on me, hold on, look at those cute little pom-poms. Cute little zipper. Her stamp on the inside. I don't know if I can show it to you. This is a felted notions pouch, and it is stinking cute. I have bigger ones at the shop too. Oh, I just love that. Go check out Brooklyn Haberdashery. The cutest notions and accessories. Heavy on the sewing and embroidery, so if you guys are into that, you'll love their stuff. So, Warm and Breezy Make Along. Join us now through the 31st. Use the hashtag and join the Ravelry group. And maybe you'll win a prize. And I'd love to see what you guys are working on. That's the whole point of doing this together, is that we can hang out and encourage each other. Am I always spazzy? Do you guys notice this? I'm always spazzy. It's seltzer, it's not beer. Although I did have a beer earlier. It's later in the afternoon, so that's okay. All right, so that was the Warm and Breezy Make Along. Today is the 24th of June, and for the next 3 days, you can still, I'm having a sale in my Etsy shop, which is Frame and Fiber NJ. That's my Etsy store. Go check it out. Everything in my Etsy store, I shouldn't say everything, all the yarn in my Etsy store is 50% off right now. Now through Thursday, although that's silly, I'm gonna extend it till Friday, I think. Right? Why would you end it in the middle of the week? It should be at the last day of the week. So anyway, the yarn in the shop is 50% off, and you're getting this late because it was started last week, but I figured I'd tell you about it. So go visit my Etsy store and see what's there, and I hope you see something you like. Okay, moving on. I feel like I'm spazzing out and going way fast. Can we talk some finished objects? Yes, finished objects. So I'll put my whip down. Number one. Here is my first finished object. This is the Canvas Cowl by Carolyn Bloom of Bloom Handmade Studios. I test knitted this and embroidered this for her. The pattern itself that I tested was just the crocheted cowl, and then the embroidery was my own invention. The idea behind this pattern was to help crocheters really understand how to find their gauge and size their pieces, and then also to give them a blank slate for them to play with. And I had so much fun playing with it. It is warm in here, so I'll put this on for 2 seconds. Oh gosh, and my hair is of course ruined. So there we go. it is pretty stinking cute, and I really can't wait to wear it with, in the winter under, I have a white coat that I think will look really pretty with this. I used O-Wool, their O-Wash fingering in the colorway Night Heron. Oh yeah, look at that. It's beautiful, right? And then the embroidery stitches, I used Backyard Fiberworks. Their 2016 Cormo line, which I don't think you can get anymore, but it was one of the best yarns of my life. So let's see if you can see all of these pretty stitches I did. This was really fun. Definitely will make another one. I might do the next one more of a triangle bandana shape, but really fun. Go check her out. It was fun to have a crochet project. And every time I have a crochet project, I'm like, I need to do more crochet because it is so fast. But then it took me no time. What else? So then here is another finished object. Let's see. I've got a pair of socks that I finished, finally. So these are what I call my glove box socks. They live in my car. I have a pair of socks that live in my car, so that way, no matter where I am, if there's an emergency, I have knitting. This pair took me almost a year to finish because I literally only knitted on them when I didn't have other knitting and I found myself stuck someplace. So they took a lot longer than you would expect, a whole year. There's some funny spots in this sock too. I have not blocked these socks. I figure once I wear them, but you see this lump right here? This is really loose, where the rest of it is pretty tight, my normal gauge, and I guess that 2.5 inches right there. That's what I was knitting on when I was at my niece's wedding, having cocktails and hanging out with my nieces and my sister-in-laws. So yeah, I loosen up quite a bit when I'm drinking and laughing and having fun. Also, these, again, I started these, it took me a year to make them, so I wasn't really paying attention to a lot of what I was doing. So my cups are a little bit off as well. My friend Denise, who was Earth Tones girl, would have a cow. She would never, her socks are so perfect. But this was more for more stress knitting than anything else. The colorway, however, is one of my favorite colorways. These socks were made from the girls at Toad Hollow again. This is their Court of the Fairy Queen. This is an older colorway. I don't think it's available anymore, but I love it. It was one of my most favorites they ever did. They have a lot of colors that I love, but so that's one that it was fun to knit when I finally did pick them up. It was like, all right, I love this colorway. So that was good. Anything else about these socks? No, I think that's it. They were fun. I feel like a mess right now. Sorry, guys. Okay, next one. 3 finished objects. It's because I haven't seen you in a month. All right. This, if you follow me on Instagram, I took a bunch of pictures of this. This is my ritual shawl designed by Hey Brown Berry, my dear friend Marsh. Holy mackerel. It's hot in here, but this is so pretty. I love it. It's so pretty. So let's see, what do I want to tell you? Number 1, it was a great knit. Number 2, I embellished a smidge. So right here, where the gray and the gold meet, I duplicate stitched gold on top of gray to get that softer transition instead of that straight line. So that was the only thing I did different that I added to the pattern. Otherwise, I followed it completely. I even used some of Marcia's yarn in this one. The gray color is a Dyenamixx yarn dyed by Marce and her daughter Adachi. I know it's a 50 merino, 50 silk, but I can't remember what the colorway is, and I know it was a natural dye. Beautiful fingering weight, squished-tastic. And then the other two colorways are Sweet Sparrow colorways. This is Butterbeer, and this is Espresso, and I believe they're both on her Gosling base, which is her cashmere base. All fingering weight. This was a really fun knit. I really had a good time knitting this, and it may make its way onto my needles again. I feel like it was such a fast knit and enjoyable knit that I would make this as a gift for someone. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up giving this one away. Although maybe not, because this is Marce's yarn, and that's special to me. So yeah, Marce on Ravelry on Instagram, she's Hey Brown Berry, and you can find this pattern. I would definitely recommend this. This would be really good in a linen cotton blend for the Warm and Breezy make along. Just saying. Just saying. Who do I think I am? All right, so I had a finished object. I believe I showed it to you last time. It was my Hatdana by Denise Bayron. But I took it apart because I didn't go down a needle size on the ribbing. Or if I did, I should have gone down 2 needle sizes because it was way too loose around my head. So, also I ran out of yarn. I played yarn chicken. I thought I could do this out of scraps, but I just didn't have enough scrap. So there she is. I used Liverpool yarns. This was a yarn that it's a really rustic, crunchy, toothy wool. They are local they're in Pennsylvania. They're about 2 hours from me, and they local source all of their wool, so it's really cool, really pretty. Can you see the texture? Yes, look at that. Oh. So I ripped the ribbing out, and I'm just gonna re-rib it. Re-rib it. I'm going to re-knit it. So it's not a finished object anymore. I did do tassels on the end, so that was cute. I wasn't going to do tassels, but then when I realized I ran out of yarn to tie the two together, the tassel ties it together. So yeah, this is a fun knit as well. I definitely recommend that if you have pretty much anyone in your life that you want to make a quick gift for. That's a great one, especially if they wear bandanas like I do all the time. Yeah, good stuff. Do you want to see this again one more time before I put it away? Just folded it. Oh my gosh! It's pretty, isn't it? Okay, so we'll put this away now. And then that's it for finished objects. Not too bad. I only have one whip. I mean, I count the Hatdana as a whip, I guess. It's like a whip 2.0. And now I'm going to show you my Bodie. So I've been working on this for lots of episodes at this point. And I've come a long way on it. I've just finished so I had to split for the pockets. This is the Bodie Cardigan by Elizabeth Dougherty, who is Blue Bee Studios. And I am using Luna Gray Fiber Arts Nova Worsted in her Honeycomb colorway. Beautiful natural merino. It's not superwash, but it's so scrumptious. I'm using ChowGoo, all different size needles, because the pattern calls for, I think, 4 or 5 needle sizes depending on what stitch pattern you're doing. So there is a lot of flapping back and forth between the stitch or between needles. So I split for the pockets. I did the right panel pocket, I did the back panel, and now I'm starting the left side. So I'm pretty close to being done with the body. I think in the next couple weeks I should have this finished. Maybe even, yeah, let's just say, let's give myself a break because I have gardening to do and yard work to do. So I can't be knitting that much. So let me show you the stitch patterns. Here's my pocket. Is it inside? No, it's not. Okay. So that's the pocket. She has a really pretty, don't focus on me, focus on this. Yes. So it's a really pretty I-cord binding, or I'm sorry, an I-cord edge for the pocket, and it's fitting fabulously. I'm very excited. Oh gosh, just showing you my boobs. It fits great. I'm really super excited about this one. So everything is, this right here is going to be a huge, huge brioche shawl collar. So I do have quite a bit of knitting left on this, but you know what? Oh, don't take it off. Take it off. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Just showing you all the parts. It is so pretty. I love it so much. It is a very fun knit. And I can work on it with friends. And so far, so good. I made one little mistake yesterday at the farm because I think I may have had 3 beers and was a little tipsy and miscounted one of my brick patterns. But Leanne said to just leave it. And so did Joan and Sharon, because you can't really notice it if you're not the knitter. But Leanne thought it would be a cute little memento of our fabulous day knitting together. So it's staying. So that's my Bodie, and that is all I have to show you as far as my whips go. I did have a pair of socks going and I ripped them out because my gauge changed a little, so I want to go up a needle size and recast them on. Oh, I do want to show you my newest acquisition, although it's not new anymore. I've had it for about a month or so. This is a bag made by Julia of, I keep saying Blue Bee, but that's Elizabeth Dougherty. Button Jar Studios. That is my newest, most beautiful bag. Isn't it pretty? Absolutely love it. It's my this is my latest acquisition. It's the best. The colors are incredible. So I have a couple of things that I will be showing in the future. I have a Swift that a viewer and she and her husband, they make these Swifts, and I want to do a review for you guys so you can see the Swift. It's so pretty. But more on that when in the next episode. No teasers, I guess, because you're on edge. You can't wait for the next episode. Oh my gosh. I think that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. Don't have too much to share with you other than the knitting. I shared a lot in the unseen footage that no one will see because it was outside and it was too windy. I had a lot more to say in that one, but I've missed you guys and I haven't put up any videos in quite some time, so I wanted to get this done kind of quickly, just so we could see each other. So comment below, let me know if there's anything that you would like me to talk about in the next one. Don't forget to join the Warm and Breezy make along. Probably so many things that I should be telling you and I'm not remembering, so yeah. See you later. Bye. I'm gonna drink Let's take a sip of my drink. Oh yeah. It's super cold. It's super hot in here. So why is it blurry?